The Invisible Man, Episode 1. It was one sultry, windy winter morning in the quiet village of Ipping when Mrs. Hall was so delighted to have a customer at this time of year that she did not bother about his strange, sinister looks and at once rented out a room to him.
Oh, hello, Teddy.
You wanted me to look at that clock.
Oh, yes, this way. Oh, I am sorry, sir. Your supper. And would you mind if Mr. Teddy Henfrey takes a look at that clock?
No, not at all. But henceforth, as a rule, I wish to be left alone. I will not allow any disturbance.
Yes, sir. Oh, the poor man must have been in an accident or something. Sir, my nephew was in this big accident once. He got all hurt, and they even did an operation, too. He was all bandaged.
That will be all. I shall ring you if I need anything. Thank you.
Sir?
Please? Of course. Mrs. Hall felt insulted at the man's rude behavior and took an instant dislike to him. Mr. Ted was intrigued. He deliberately worked slow so that he would have time to strike a conversation with this strange man. But the strange man seemed to be in no mood for a polite talk. For God's sake, how much time does it take to repair a clock? Get on with it, man.
Yes, just done. Surely a clock requires a thorough job every now and then. Mr. Hall, what kind of a strange man have you rented a room to?
Strange man?
With all those wrappings. If I were to let someone stay in my home, I would surely like to see his face at least. All those wrappings are enough for a criminal to hide from the police, I tell you. And such terrible, rude manners, too. I'm telling you, Hall, be careful.
What kind of a man have you given out the room to?
He is paying, and that's all that matters. Now you mind your business, and I shall mind mine.
The next morning, this strange man's packages arrived from the station. Finally! Come this way. Quick, come quick. Careful! What is wrong with you? Come on, bring them in fast. I have been waiting for them all morning.
What in the world is going on here? Such filth in my room?
Just put down a shilling in my bill for all the mess. Now let me work in peace.
A shilling? Well, that will be most satisfactory, sir. Thank you.
It was not just his wrappings or his hidden face, but everything about this man was strange and eerie. He worked like a slave, cooped up all by himself in his room, from where strange and unpleasant sounds kept coming.
This way I shall never get it done. Never get it done. Damn!
Even if he did go out, it was always during twilight, wherein he would seem to creep out from the shadows, startling the life of children and people in the streets of Ipping. He greeted no one, spoke to no one. Strange stories began floating about him in the village.
He must be a criminal on the run.
Strange sounds come from his room. Some people say he looks like a spirit prowling in the twilight hours.
Maybe he is a vampire, and that is why he hides his face.
Maybe that's why he never goes to church.
He has 1001 bottles in his room. Maybe he is a medicine man. He is making some strange medicine.
He's just a harmless lunatic.
Dr. Cuss was getting more and more intrigued by the minute. No one he could remember had aroused so much interest in Ipping. Dr. Cuss decided to pay this strange man a visit.
What is it?
I am sorry to have disturbed you, sir, but I am collecting subscriptions for a nurse. Poor thing. Would you like to contribute? It is for a noble cause.
I will see.
Are you doing some research here?
Research.
Ah, a long one then.
I wish to get on with my work.
What are you researching on?
Here goes your subscription.
How did you do that? How are you holding that sleeve up erect?
Oh, I can do more than just hold the sleeve erect. Now leave!
What is the matter? Dr. Cuss? Dr. Cuss?
Dr. Cuss went straight to the vicar's residence.
I'm telling you, I saw straight down his sleeve. There was nothing there. No hand, nothing.
Huh, really?
I saw what I saw, and that's not even the strangest part. The man pinched my nose, and I felt his fingers. I felt them. They were there, but I couldn't see them. His sleeve was empty. Believe me, it was all empty, and yet the hand was there. That's quite a strange story.
In the early hours of morning, while the world was still fast asleep, the vicar and his wife heard a strange sound in their house.
Who's there?
There's no one there. Who just got out of the house?
The money box.
Did you hear? The vicar has been robbed!
What? When? It happened this morning. Did you hear what I heard? They're thinking about...
Hall, might your guest be the thief? Mr. and Mrs. Hall went up to the stranger's room. Finding the door ajar, they entered. They wanted to look through his stuff when suddenly...
Ooh! Ah! What?
Help! Help! The furniture has gone mad!
What has this man done to my furniture? He is evil! He has put spirits on them. On that chair! That chair on which my mother would sit! To think that chair would attack me! Oh! That man!
Suddenly, they heard a ring. He wants his breakfast.
But how did he enter? When did he enter?
Mrs. Hall? Mrs. Hall? Mrs. Hall? Mrs. Hall? Why hasn't my breakfast been served yet? Do you think I live without eating?
Well, why hasn't my bill been paid yet, sir?
I told you my remittance has been delayed.
In that case, your breakfast can be delayed too.
Take this for now.
I thought you didn't have any money on you.
I found some.
I wonder where you found it.
What do you mean?
Just that. I wonder where you found it. And I have other questions too, and I want each of those questions to be answered. I want to know where you got the money from. I want to know what you did to my furniture. I want to know how you got inside your room when none of us saw you leave or return.
Stop! You have no idea who I am or what I am. See this!
Oh my gosh, did you see that? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's happening. Can you believe that's happening?
Open up! Open up! I am Constable Joffers. Open up! We want to speak to you about the burglary at the vicar's residence. Ouch! Oh! You will pay for this. You will pay for this. We've got him. We've got him. He's gotten away. He's gotten away.